every year, this is the time where we spend a lot of time looking at the economy, and every year it's obviously a little bit different. I think if we were talking 60 days prior to right now, we probably would have had a little more concern than we do right now. I think we've seen inflation continue to get tapped down a bit. Supply chain is coming back online for the most part in most categories. And then the amazing part is the jobs continue to be created with, another 250,000 seemingly month after month being created. So it's unlike any economic period we've ever really had in our time, because in theory, we should have had a recession by now. But unfortunately, the jobs part of it has continued to churn on. So that hasn't happened. So fortunately, the economy has continued to chug along, even though there are some factors regards to inflation.
So in terms of the upfront, it doesn't sound like everyone is cutting or holding budgets, but does that translate to just slower, prolonged negotiations, or what do you expect?
Yeah, I think we really kind of saw that coming out of COVID. I think everyone is looking for more flexibility, and by flexibility, everyone immediately thinks that means, cancellation options. That is more of a discussion around what if I want to pivot from linear to digital? What if I want to pivot from national to local? Those are the conversations we're having at NBCU, because we have that ability to allow clients to be able to shift their marketing mix as we go throughout the year on that side of it. So those are conversations we've been having for the past few years. So I think you'll see advertisers, start to release budgets here, and feel more comfortable in the next few weeks.
NBCU is, in particular, has really pushed for newer research, newer currencies. Now the whole industry is really making this push. Will this uncertain time slow that down or accelerate the push for more variables?
I would love to say that we will make huge progress, as I was hoping we'd make huge progress over the past few years. Instead, we continue to, spin our wheels a bit. So I think there was an important, moment of the industry coming together with the JIC a few weeks ago of trying to figure out how do we really make some sustained movement in terms of getting clients what they need, which is really getting them much closer to attribution of their sales tied to what they're investing in advertising, as opposed to where we exist today, where we measure the sale of toothpaste and a $150,000 BMW the exact same. We've got to continue to evolve, and we've been using alternative currencies for about 5 years around here. But in terms of moving the whole industry forward, that's still a bit of a work in progress on this side.
Can you help people understand, because like you mentioned, you've used alternate currencies for several years. There's been a lot of testing from all your different rivals. So why the JIC? Why does this need to happen together to push things forward?
Well, I think if you want to get to a point where you can, evolve an industry that's been really transacted for the most part since 1950 the exact same way. And if you think about what has changed in technology, what's changed in all of our clients' businesses, we've got to figure out new ways to measure and get an idea of allowing clients to be able to figure out what works for them, as opposed to just a standardized kind of baseline of where we're at. So I think the idea with the JIC is a great one, in the fact that we've got to figure out what the standards are that we need to meet as an industry. What is that baseline? And then how do we innovate on top of that? So right now, a lot of the innovation has been what is led. It hasn't actually been the other way around of what's the baseline, innovation on top of that.
Mark, NBCU has famously set aggressive goals in terms of transacting as much as you can programmatically. Can you kind of shed some light on where things stand?
Yeah, I mean, it's, we love the idea of having this, where we sit right now, and the upfront market will, transact, and, there'll be $45 billion that'll be transacted in the upfront. What happens today is a lot of those dollars sit in the linear bucket, some sit in digital, and then how they get executed is the exciting part, because that's where you're starting to see programmatic, either programmatic guaranteed or PNPs coming into play in a bigger way. So it's actually opening up our inventory to a whole lot of new advertisers that maybe weren't able to transact on that way. So we love that we'll negotiate today for the Olympics that are, over a year away. And at the same time, we'll have advertisers who are buying right now to go on our connected TVs this evening. So we love that the scope of what we're able to do today.
And lastly, how much do you think we'll see, the real use of advanced targeting and data matching through clean rooms and the kind of things that they're excited about this year?
I think we've already seen huge movement in terms of that side of it. In terms of last year, we announced that we had transacted over 40% of our business on non-traditional narrow age and gender targets. So we've already made huge strides on that side. I think we're going to continue to see more and more of that, especially as digital continues to play a larger role in streaming in our landscape overall. So I think we're going to see material movement this year towards advanced audiences, which is a great thing for all of us. We welcome it.